Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Although, that light goes off, and this light goes on. Okay. Little bit delayed tonight, but hopefully the visuals have taken a gigantic step up from what they were the last two streams. Spent quite a lot of time with that, and yeah, here's hoping. I'll just be glancing to the left on the laptop that I've got set up over here. Still a little bit of artifacting, but I think anybody watching will agree it's a hell of a lot better than it has been. Not that I'm ever particularly happy with it. Okay, I'm running in the absolute opposite direction of the crabs that I'm going to attempt to kill again, and see if it gives me credit for them. We're gonna help Rigor, which I assume must be pronounced for rolling R. So, unfortunately, I haven't actually been able to play any bit more of the Cleric since I left off last night. Mostly because of being up extremely late trying to solve the bitrate issue. Now, let's see. Well, the first good news is the mobs are popping. Always good to see. So, straight into it, and I've decided that I need to relearn how to play Secret World now that it's Ashes Creation Action Combat mode. Been about 9 years. So, one crab did count for me. I get the feeling it's because I out-leveled them, maybe, but I'm pretty sure I was killing some with red names last night. So, don't know. Let's actually pay attention to our health. That could be extremely awkward. That crab counted. As did that one. Okay, so it seems the problem may have sort of accidentally half-solved itself. But yeah. I think the very interesting part is simply that one of the first crabs did not count. Reason? Don't know. But hopefully it means that this is actually completable now. Because that would be good. Bothers me a little bit that I can't actually put hots on myself while I'm in midair. Oh yeah. Ah, good evening, my man. How are you tonight? Or today. As the case may be. Oops, let my stacks drop off. The low pressure is so great that I have a headache. Oh, I dream of low pressure. The high pressure over here is giving me headaches. Always charm. How's the stream looking to you? Aha! Aha! Oh, wait. Yes. We've got a typhoon coming in, don't we? Insufficient mana. That'll teach me not to pay attention. Thankfully I can combat roll while jumping. Wonderful. Keep the buff stacks up. Yeah, it's I don't know, I think I'm still just sweltering. It's not a climate designed for an Englishman. And of course the aircon is still broken until Wednesday. Okay, that needs a G heal, and I can't do it. So kite, kite, kite. Really need to let my stacks stop dropping off. Sort of. Basically, I've got aircon over there. Hello, Silent Jedi. How you doing? Yeah, so aircon in the next room and in the entrance, and then fans sort of directing the coldness over in this direction. So I'm sort of surviving. Barely. Oh, I might be in trouble. No, please stop bullying me. It's not nice. I need to get enough mana for this. Right. That should help out. And I took a few hits I shouldn't have there. Yeah, easy mode. Oh. Yeah, I really hope that stream visuals are looking a lot better tonight. There was some issues with the configuration over here, which I stayed up until 3 in the morning, obsessively fixing. Right, that crab didn't count. Wasn't a crab. That was also not a crab. Also not a crab. Oh boy. Okay, finally complete. Nah. It's an elite. It's just good fun. Keeps me on my toes. Makes me actually work for my meals. Right. Oh no, that's horrible. Okay. Okay. Let's just look in it. I mean, who lives in a house like this? He's got a bed, a rug, no glass in the windows and no shutters. And then some stuff in the corner. Look at that smoothness. Ah, bro. Unfortunately, it's not as smooth as I'd like it. Gonna have to convince the wife to let me spend a lot of money on a 3090 Ti. And, you know. Carpet mold. Hey, maybe. Maybe he just doesn't take his shoes off. It is an American MMO. Those guys have no manners. For stream smoothness, yeah, I'm not going to be completely satisfied until everybody sees what I see. And you can see the fantastic texture work on this bear's ass. But Jim lad, I've asked everybody else, how are you doing today? I'm looking for Brenda. No fish. Eva. Use correct grammar. Dropping his G's. This guy's guilty. Okay. Says he hasn't seen any fish, and yet immediately behind him, granted they look like pictures of fish, but there's definitely fish. I'm doing well, how are you? Can't complain though. Oh, I'm with you there. Oh, by the way. Okay. Speak with boss. I wonder if this is the boss. Are you certain? Uh-huh. Interesting. I think these guys are all criminals. Working on that send ones. Okay, so I guess talk to the first guy again. He's the best sailor on the island. Taming. Yeah! Yeah. Plus, you can get mounts that way, I hear, which intrigues me. And, this guy says he's the best sailor on the island. Pretty sure you can't sail on an island. Just saying. Further east, though. Boy. Okay. Let's not go around that side. Yeah, that's fine, mate. Yep, everything is fine. Just weirdly get a hunch about this rowboat. Follow the footprints, optional. I mean, if they're gonna lead me to the quest objective, one assumes that it's not really that optional. Really? It's gonna do this to me? Okay. Okay. It's... Seriously, the cat noises in the jungle, they're really, really starting to get me. Footprints. Oh, there we go. Random bird. Random, oddly painful bird. Hmm. So... I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say that the pirates probably have something to do with acts of piracy. Nope, read that already. Ledger. These guys are extremely incompetent. It's Tenok, EU. Okay. These pirates are a little weird. But glad if everybody can actually enjoy how pretty the game looks now. Because it definitely achieves that. And the more I play of the melee classes at least, the more I'm getting very distinct Secret World vibes. Which is a good thing, because I really quite like the combat system in that. Can't wait for A2. Oh man, yeah. It's gonna be good to get a lot of new blood in, and hopefully, fingers crossed, they add a few extra classes as well, so that we can give those a bit of a run. Okay. A group of apparently aggressive otters. Guess they walk in single file to hide their numbers. Hi, dude. Seriously? Thinks he's Michael Jackson. Okay, now he just sat down. Alright. I sense trouble. That's pretty hot. No, not him! Oh god, mistakes were made. Let's just wait for that to wear off. Okay. First of all, good evening. Right, never told you she was a dwarf. Mm-hmm. He hasn't actually named a price. Yep. Dwarf in a drinking contest sounds good to me. All 3 bottles in the room. Alright, let's be extremely cocky. Yeah, that was not particularly tricky. A green hat with that jacket? This guy has no fashion sense. You're going to die? Wait, what? What? Please choose the right number of items? Come again? Oh, apparently I have a lot of quest rewards. A great axe. That sounds great. Rigo, I get... those boots, because they seem like they'd be more beneficial. At least I'm pretty sure that I'm using magical crit. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, sure, let's go with that. Max health plus 45. Is this another one that is a downgrade? Plus 28. Yeah, that doesn't seem too great. And when the drinking game, well, these seem like direct downgrades also. Save Brinda. Okay, okay. Find the cove, find the cove. So. Grey axe. Yes. Doesn't actually give damage stats, which is interesting. So I haven't completely figured out how it calculates this stuff, but it's doing something definitely different to your standard MMO, which is interesting. Also, where's the belt that it gave me? I remember a belt. Alright. So that's straight up a dungeon. Or at least a particularly problematic area. Probably on par with Jermaine, Torment of Illwind, who we're going to have to go back and have a bit of a go with later. So you don't actually get to see the great axe, which would probably be on the back. And again, you can't see the sword on the hip either, so that feels a little distressing. I mean, how are you supposed to evaluate your opponents in PvP before you get smacked in the face, right? Spell not ready. Well, mistakes were made. But if they're talking about a cove, I'm pretty sure we're supposed to be down here anyway, so this seems fine. Oh, great. I just swam well mounted. Well, okay, here we go. Unable to use spells while swimming. Unable to use spells while swimming. Love it. Love it. So we will be apparently not relogging over here because I'm also stuck in action mode. Ah. This is problematic. I've got 2 bugs at the same time, and I can't actually do anything. There we go. Hold down right click, and it lets me use escape. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, apparently I've got a very pink and sparkly looking great axe. That's kind of interesting. The fact that it's larger than the character itself. Yep, that's correct. That's 100% correct. And now suddenly those exact same mobs are highlighting as different levels. Huh. Interesting. Wow. Okay, this guy's rude. Extremely. Right. Well, let's just sprint off the cliff and take another stab at that guy. No, I suppose you don't really stab with an axe. Alright. And offside cliff. And they've shuffled around again. Okay. The melee swing timer is subtly different with the axe. One would expect so, considering this is a big two-handed boy. But I need to relearn some timings. This guy's definitely a bit rude. Keeps stunning, which is extremely rude. Oh boy, does not stop with the stuns. And I'm dead now. That's a little overpowered, I'm gonna be honest. More overpowered than the Cleric, as it turns out. So there you go. Perfect class choice for release. An esoteric legionnaire. And now they've multiplied. Come on, loot corpse. Get running. Those are not the dudes I want to be fighting anyway. I feel like ultimately I might have preferred the faster swinging sword. It had much greater sense of dynamism to it. Or maybe I just need to get used to the slightly different swing timer. Well, I'm liking the cove. So where does it actually want me to go? Far shore. Alright. Let's see if it punishes me for swimming over instead of going around. The light effects underwater are really quite nice. These rocks, however, are definitely just a little bit broken. Interesting geometry game. Right. So let's see what kind of big nasty it wants me to deal with over here. Oh, just find and talk to Brenda. Fair enough. Is it gonna be that easy? Please don't tell me it's actually up there. That would really, really wind me up. Cave? That's a pretty good bet. Try and pull separately. Try not to get electrocuted too much. And free guess is what type of, or what archetype a swashbuckler is. Apparently stuck on terrain. Well, that makes life easy. Hi. Hi, guy. He's, doesn't seem that bothered that I'm standing right next to him. Working as intended. Oh, okay, that guy's angry. Is this an interesting one? Two dudes. Let's roll. The thing that gets me is definitely the rebuff on this swing timer. It's a little jank. Okay. Uh-huh. I'm not sure, it seems to be locked. Well, thank you. Right, that... Can I change my option? Can I just break it open? Ah. Wonderful. Okay. Back outside then, I suppose. I don't know, man. Cleric's pretty underpowered. Oh, okay, mistakes were made. Want the caster gone. really wanted the caster gun. On the plus side, I guess I have to go back into the cave to get her out of the cage after I get the keys, so there's that. It's probably not a good idea to take this particular route, but I'm going to do it anyway. I got a distinct feeling there's going to be a sharp drop on the other side. This looks like I can use it to get down without taking too much damage. Okay. Okay. Okay, I just about managed to... Traitor's rock node has leveled up to a village. Cool beans. Not a fan of the stun. Ah. Either something is horribly broken here, or somebody's just gone through this area. Which is a little weird. Okay, I'll just take that and leave. Hopefully that means that nobody's gone through and looted my beautiful, beautiful corpse. Okay, line of sight does work here. Good night. See if the swashbuckler's bugged again. Binding Soul of the Ice and Poison Dragon. Yeah. Would not surprise me. Oh, good God. Well, apparently there was two of them there. I haven't taken a look at the Poison Dragon. I think I have the quest for it somewhere. Slay the forest dragon? Seeping poison? I'm pretty sure that means it's a poison dragon, right? Yeah. I mean, I almost soloed Jermaine at level 7. Just kiting around in circles a little bit. That was pretty fun. With slightly better mana mistakes were made. Mistakes were definitely made. Okay. Nope. Okay, let's see if we can heal through the stuck damage. Alright. Might just have to suck it up and take it. Well, today is not going so well. I'm definitely in a bit of a weird funk. Alright, there we go. So, all those corpse markers. Everything is fine. Turns out the terrain is the true end boss of this game. Yeah, sound about right, I think. Okay. That rock. Now let's try and collect all these awful little corpses I've left around the place. Okay, why is that guy angry with me? What sort of range do these guys have? Because that seems a little broken. Good news, I've glitched them into the wall. They can still hit me, but I can't hit them. Right, okay. I'm gonna have to change the stream title from Cleric OP to, failing at ashes. Possibly just being converted to ashes repeatedly. Oh boy. Skyforge. Well, first, welcome, hello. Secondly, I don't know of Skyforge. Alright, let's start picking up our corpses. Come on, come over here. No, take the line of sight. Alright, whatever, dude. Require 2? Ah, that just sounds like cheating. Cleric is 2. Right? There's the other dude stuck in the floor. And those really angry warlocks again. I think the problem is actually just the really weird aggro. Things coming out of the floor, things aggroing from about 5 miles away. It's a Russian sci-fi MMO. Graphics look similar. That's interesting. Is there an English language version? Unfortunately, I can't make head or tail of the Cyrillic alphabet. Too many mob. Yeah, and very densely packed in very tight spaces. This first Warlock, I'm gonna hit and bring out of the cave, hopefully solo. There are EU server and USA server. Might have to add that to my list of games to take a look at. I was only 26. Oh, learn to watch my surroundings before I check chat. Come on, Cleric BOP. It's very weird. It is a Monday at a bit of an odd time, so that probably has quite a bit to do with it, but yeah, I don't know. Because I was under the impression this is a very anticipated game, and as you say, almost nobody has Alpha 1. Okay, I'm getting shot through walls again. Also, welcome, hello. Welcome to the channel. Okay, target the Warlock, target the Warlock. Nope, okay, switch out of that mode and attempt to just click the Warlock. Nope, Warlock doesn't exist. Excellent. Alright, just because you aggroed last time, you're gonna come over here by yourself. We're gonna give you a quick spanking. Slightly less than quick spanking. Now the swashbuckler. Okay. Will not let me target that Warlock. I don't really want to go up in that space. Okay. Body pull for the win. Finally got a target. Okay. Next Warlock. No correction. Back to that Warlock. Things are also respawning incredibly quickly. And I got double Warlocks on me. Okay, heal precast. Alright. And respawns again. Yeah, this is really rough. Really, really rough. Right. Yeah. I'm not looking so good today. I'm going to put it down to the lack of sleep. And the fact that I'm upwardly mobile by the magic of energy drinks. And lots of them. But this is also a really, really rough little bit of questing. Good. Let's drop to that one. Okay. Actually loot the corpse if it'll let me. That pirate ranger who keeps popping under the floor. Weird. Okay, swashbuckler. I think the great irony here is that I didn't have any problems coming in here the first time. Just walked straight in, Pretty much straight out, except for the whole dying part. Oh, come on, just let me kill you without healing too much. Okay, sweet. Let's get a look at these up here. Okay. So far, so good. That Warlock's probably gonna aggro. Or not. Janky terrain geometry saves the day. Yep, just drop dead. Next. Okay. And now we're back over to Brenda. Okay, I found the key. First I'm going to need some information. Okay. Okay. And apparently I got a corpse there, got a couple of corpses over there. That Warlock. Smack, smack. Oh, excellent. This Warlock isn't even paying attention. Easy fight. It's marking corpses here, but there are no corpses here. Oh, now that dude aggroes. Come on, really? Yeah, the aggro is getting a little weird in this place. Okay, so, escape the cove, travel the north road, not a clue, let's just bear up and get out. Bad. Right. Mob suddenly popping in. This is probably going to result in a death. Great, stuck on terrain, because I tried to play it smart. But I also refused to die to that Warlock, so... let's see what I can do about it. Weirdest combat experience ever. Yeah, the mob suddenly popping in on me like that is also really not doing me any favors. That's probably a case of distance to server. And unfortunately, I kind of want to go and get that corpse back. I just feel like taking a jog right now. Right, so there's a whole bunch of not pleasantly colored name tags here. I'm probably going to have to knock one or two over to actually get at the loots. Oh no, it's the Stunny boys again. Maybe I should just grab this and attempt to do one. Nope. Very, very frustrating. Very frustrating. I have a feeling, unfortunately, that the mobs suddenly popping in probably has more to do with my location than an actual game bug. And as such, I don't think I can get away with reporting it. I'd really have to check whether anybody else is experiencing it. Yeah, experiencing it to that amount. Well, that foliage is interestingly placed. Okay. Can I just sneak in, grab this, and run off? Okay, excellent. Right, now we can finally get out of here. Although apparently I have permanent grave markers on the map that are not actually there. Very interesting. Well, except for the one grave marker, of course, that's in a spot that if I try to go there to retrieve it, I'll just get stuck in the same spot and have to kill myself to get out. So, probably not gonna do that. Again with the popping mobs. Oh, wait, what? I hope this ladder finds you well. Hope you have been fought you, blah, blah, blah. Branching out to other lands. That's a little bit of foreshadowing. Right? I don't know exactly where her hideout. Okay. Huh. Okay. Find the Sladeborn, which is all the way over there. Right. So that's back that direction. Save Brynda, I get a staff, which I'm moderately sure doesn't actually do me any good. Oh, hey Dave, man. Thank you very much. You know I really, really appreciate it. Hope you have a good one. Aiding the order, that's also over there. Seeping poison. I'm going to leave that alone for now because I don't... Oh yeah, the apparition. Can possibly go back and do that. A draft, which, honest to God, I still can't see the table. There's nothing to interact with. Maybe that's fixed. Now that I'm actually... because crabs weren't working for me yesterday either. Well, not that crabs ever particularly work for me. Couple of STD jokes. Yep. This is why my channel is flagged as adult. Okay. I'm gonna give Jermaine another go. Now up to level 9, and come to think of it, able to increase the maximum mana pool. Can't increase the regeneration. Defense mitigation might be interesting. None of those are going to help me because I can't particularly... Increase cooldown might be good. But otherwise, the only thing I can really afford to do is passive healing on that. And then conserving mana. Does the health regeneration work in combat? Based on the way it is worded, one can only assume it should, so we'll take that. And then see if we can now take Jermaine out solo. If I can do that. Where is the poison dragon? Okay, so that's a 15 quest, so that thing is probably a little bit higher level and probably a little bit more than I can bite off, just for now. I think the only reason I can really take a dig at Jermaine and probably be successful is this little toy down here. That only seems to work on him, although you seem to be able to use it on everything, it just does no damage. So whilst I could report that you are able to use it on anything, it's technically a bug, but if it doesn't actually do anything, then probably nobody cares. It depends how pedantic they actually want to be about what is and isn't a problem. Huh, this is a nice little waterfall. I think I'm gonna take a screenshot of this one for posterity. Just need a good angle of it. Possibly up this tree. Which I can't actually get onto. Come on. It's gotta have a bite point. Right, in which case... right here might be the ticket. Side note, for anybody who would like to review these ones, they get posted on the Discord. Which is linked somewhere below the stream. Currently a den of troglodytes and meme artists. And a Greek guy. He's cool. Don't tell him I said so. this is probably not quite the direction I want to be going in. Yeah, cut the corner. See some forest, run through some vines. Good life. And the god rays really are a thing of beauty. I hope, if nothing else, those are showing up clearly on the stream since I tweaked it. I am definitively salty about OBS resetting its settings on me for no reason. Right. My compulsive map checking, unfortunately, has not gone away. Oh! Oh, that looks like an angry boy. Kinda want to fight it. Okay. Okay. So he has a very particular ability set. Do not let the hots drop off. That was the wrong time to use the roll. Luckily I didn't pay for it. Refreshed perfectly on time. Excellent. Okay. The changes to health and mana are definitely doing the work for me. That's nice. And this guy's a nice little warm-up for what we're heading over to do. Some more. That's definitely what I'm calling that thing. Just kinky whip. And the decreased cooldown on that ability is also excellent. More uptime for the health and mana regen buff means, well, less panic. It also does a completely unreasonable amount of damage. Cleric is a perfectly balanced class with no problems. Smack, smack. Okay. And the ad. Did I not even get any fancy loot for that? Bit depressing, but okay. Still, it's cool to see sort of very simplistic boss-like abilities on just random named mobs out in the world. Might have been a very simple fight, but how often can you say that you get a fight like that outdoors in any other MMO? So, credit where credit's due. I've again got myself stuck in action mode whilst mounted. And for the last 2 or 3 days I've been trying to figure out what exactly is triggering that, but I can't reliably replicate it, so I can't really bug report it. It's not super annoying, it's just weird. and I'm pretty sure it's definitely an unintended behavior. Alright, there's our old buddy the alchemist. Let me jump over the wall instead of running around. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, if I dismount, and then use that, there we go. Okay, sweet. Save myself the effort of running around. So now to find our nice spot on the corner where the boss dude can be engaged without any ads, and kite it around a pillar for about 20 minutes until he dies. Alright, forgot. Open with the big boy shot. Right. And there's Jermaine. Here is our corner. Let's pre-hot. And it's not targeting. Fantastic. Does that mean we're going to have to actually poke him? Nope, apparently he doesn't exist. Suddenly. Or alternatively, he's all the way back there. He's just got a huge name that can be seen from about 6 miles away. Okay. Time to set up for business. It's go time in about 6 seconds. This time he seems to have a lost spectre with him. A little problematic, so I guess we're eliminating that first. Okay, so what I learnt from this before is you can endlessly kite around this column. You basically don't use any of your actual nukes. You just use the item ability, which doesn't consume mana. That way you can continue to keep your health topped off. As soon as I remember exactly what he's doing. Might be able to get a few pokes at him with melee. Alright. Oh, problem. Got caught on terrain. Ah, well. Time to go back and re-engage in the stupidity. Because life would be boring if we didn't take on the stupid tasks. Or as we like to call them, challenges. Very strange that it's in action mode again. Now, the annoying thing is going to be if he's pathed too far away from that corner, because he does take a fair amount of time to complete his lap around those ruins. And kiting him back to that spot could be kind of a treacherous affair. So we'll leave that as a last resort and dub it the Monica Lewinsky. Okay. This dude didn't exist last time, I'm pretty sure. Or at least he wasn't out to give me a migraine. And obviously the reason I dropped last time is because I didn't crack my shoulders as well as my knuckles. Lesson learnt. Huh. Interestingly, he's straight back over here. And I can't loot that corpse. Okay. Free hot. And let's get ready for kite, kite, kite. Note to self, this game does not let you jump shot. Much to my dismay, I've got to say. Okay, avoid that, because it's not good news. Keep the hots up. Don't panic. Not even close. Precast the heal when the big nuke comes at you naturally. Okay, so this for a painfully long amount of time will result in him dropping dead. Or I get stuck on terrain again and I drop dead. Either or, something will die. And loot will be dropped. Such is the way of things. Okay. I fell down, and where's he gone? Game? What? Okay. I think I broke him. That was not intentional. It's now gone from exploiting line of sight to just straight up exploiting. Well, okay. A win is a win. Fortunately, I can't use any of her abilities on him. If I get too close, his melee is particularly nasty. But possibly if I run over him, he will actually pop out of the floor. I don't know. Take a vote now. Shall I get him popped out of the floor and do this the semi-right way? Or just leave him where he is and cheese it? I have no particular qualms about either. Get a line of sight from that angle. Nope. Well, there we go. This has turned into something particularly interesting. That knockdown actually doing any damage? Nope, it's just annoying. Okay. Well then, if anybody asks, I just found him like this. Alpha is alpha, people remember that. I don't think I can do it. Come on out. Come on. Okay, no. Even if you go and stand on him, he doesn't come out. Well then, I guess we just kill him, because at least then we can unbug it for the next person. Although, this is not quite the fun fight that I had in mind. If you can kill a boss with a macro, it's not really much of a boss. May as well take a drink while I'm at this. I wonder if I can unstuck him from the other side. Stunned, target not in line of sight. Nope. Can't seem to get him out. But I got him using abilities again. That's something. This is a little sad. After the fight I had with him yesterday that came incredibly close, I lost it just because of getting caught on the terrain, like I did a few minutes ago. And I figured I could easily do it by kiting around, and it would have been quite fun, but... Please bear with me while I just cheese this out. And then bug report it, because... definitely not intended. We're on the topic. I think the quest objective has become painfully ironic at this point. It says free Jermaine. Painfully ironic. Unfortunately, he does not seem to want to be free. Okay. If there's any way to dodge that stun. Nah, just straight up homes. About 75% of the way there. Always seems to stun me exactly on the cooldown of the ability. That's... well... a little frustrating. Given that I want... this finished with, so we can go back to something a bit more challenging. And by a bit, I mean actually. Okay, the trolls are just making weird noises. Thought somebody was coming up. Would have invited them. Free kill. Literally free kill. Well, a reminder while we get the last few hits in. Alpha is alpha. And stuff like this unfortunately happens. Dude, like, I'm as bummed out about this as anyone. I wanted an epic fight of skill and kiting in circles around a pillar, and instead the dude got stuck in terrain, and I can't get him unstuck. Ah. Oh, I even get loot. Okay. So, let's just run up onto this hill here and write a bug report for that. So, Jermaine. Oh, not this again. Glitched into the terrain. And unable to do anything to damage me. All attempts to get him unstuck failed. So... nah, doesn't really need any more than that. Boss-ish mob stuck in terrain. That word that I'm trying to think of trivialized the fight. Because whilst he may not exist in the final product, they definitely want to be aware of that particular behavior. Ah, I probably should have added that it was the southeastern corner next to the pillar on the debris pile. That would have actually been extremely useful to know. Ah well. Welcome back, Jim lad. Don't know what you're up to right now, but sure, you know, you're welcome to drop in on Discord if you feel like it. Here is his helmet. Wah. Okay. Yeah, Dave literally said he was heading out for the day, so That's a short while ago. Ah. So I get to keep that. Doesn't honestly seem like it would be the most useful thing to have, given that it only works on specific mobs. Oh, right. I need to go into here to actually mess with abilities. Still pretty sure that these are... those might actually be an upgrade. It's purely disable, but... Max health 35. Again, I feel like that I'm already wearing is stronger. Who can say? Right. Manuscripts on the binding desk. I might actually pop back down there and see if that one's doable now, because that looks like a cool belt. Looks like such a cool belt that apparently the tooltip wants to stay. So there we have it. Alright. Let's just auto run and tab out for a moment. Alright. Again with the mob popping. Latency issue, unfortunately, I think. For anybody who is probably not likely to guess it if you don't already know. I sound decidedly like an English speaker, but I'm actually over in Japan. And this server decidedly isn't. So probably in the region of 300 ping. 0.3 seconds, so... Whilst the pop-in shouldn't be that severe, and you know, if a 0.3 second delay does that much, it's probably a bit of an issue that needs to be worked on, but I'm pretty sure that server optimizations are already on the cards. They don't need a bug report for that. It's not a bug, just a tuning issue. Probably one that might not even get ironed out until open beta stress testing kind of timing. That's usually when that sort of thing gets sorted out. This is an irritatingly long run. So from this camp, I think I might take a trip back to the starting area, which is currently the only place I've seen a merchant selling gathering tools. And I think I can furnish myself with a full set of the max rank stuff, which would be nice. Compulsive map checking again. And actually, if we're popping back over to Winstead, we can maybe head down to that volcano and see if we can continue following the apparition now. Nice to know what that's all about. Goes into the volcano. Goblin runner. Sitting still. I don't appreciate the irony. Alright. Almost there. Almost there. I do think the music goes a long way. I hope this comes to PS5. I actually have no idea if they have plans for that. Okay, this is definitely the wrong direction. Obviously definitely PC, but I'm not sure if any console release is planned. It would definitely work quite nicely with the action mode on a controller. Is it living up to the hype? Considering this is Alpha 1, I would honestly say kind of. Yeah, it's doing a lot of things already, even in this very, very early iteration of the game, that are several steps ahead of what is currently on the market. I said to a friend the other day that actually this might finally be the next big thing. At least I'm willing to bank on that. I could be wrong, but yeah. Welcome to the channel, by the way. How are you doing today? I got crabs again. Alright. Let's see if we can actually interact with anything here right now. Nope. I'm really not quite sure where it wants me to put that, because there doesn't seem to be any interactable anywhere within range. Not a clue. Let's see. So, how's the fighting system in AOC? You have the option to do the tab target combat, or you can switch it into action mode, which, for the casters, the tab targeting feels good. Action mode, much better for melee. I can take the ferry, I'll go find something to smack around and show you the different modes. Third on NA service for Guild Wars 2. Hey, and moved to ESO. Pretty good, but servers are terrible. Yeah, I played the beta version of ESO, and the initial release could have gone a bit better. I still have my objections to the combat in ESO. It's a bit... Alright, not going to attack that because that's a little bit above my pay grade. But somewhere around the corner, let's take a look. Do I feel like fighting 3 dudes? Maybe, but not if I'm going to do it with the tab target mode. Ah. Okay, so this is actually a bug. Apparently I went swimming at some point while mounted, which makes you unable to dismount. So, have to relog the character. Okay, so I just reset those, and so you can do the sort of default, tab target, look at me, easy mode, or switch to the action mode, which comes in 2 flavors. Obviously the unhooked mode I strongly feel is better. I'm actually going to get my ass killed if I keep messing about. Or there is a mode that will definitely get me killed if I use it, where you kind of lock onto the thing and continue stepping in. For most cases, I don't see much of a purpose for it. Right, that brown bear should be doable with it on. So, essentially just hold down the attack and it locks you in place. And I suppose for like boss mobs that have really big hitboxes where sometimes it's a bit difficult to find the right spot to stand to actually hit them, it could be kind of useful for that. But overall, I would say I'm quite happy with the fact that they give you the choices. More choice is a good way to go, I think. Jim lad, you know I appreciate it greatly. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I got a full set of level 15 gear for basically AFK killing that pseudo boss. Let's pop these down here and we'll investigate whether they're actually upgrades at level 15. Though, surprisingly, most of the quest rewards have not been upgrades. Yeah, I say, for melee, the sort of action mode is, in my opinion, definitely the superior way to go. You know, you got the whole dodge roll and things like that. If a lot of character action games, similar kind of control structure, if you ever played Secret World back in the day, it feels very reminiscent of how that handled in a lot of ways. And it was definitely something I was about to say and it's completely left my mind. Excellent. Yes, so you can actually actively dodge abilities. They will do melee swings that have quite heavily telegraphed moves sometimes, just like, and you can actually physically move around the attack and avoid it, rather than just doing dice rolls with stats. That is something that I hugely, hugely approve of. Because that brings an element of actual player skill to the game, rather than just stat stacking. but a good way to separate the true pros from the wannabes. Well, I suppose an additional note for the system would be, and I've discovered this unfortunately, at least for the moment, some of the cleric abilities, you do still have to tab target the thing that you're actively fighting, or accept the auto target when it hits you in order to actually use the abilities. They don't seem to work properly with the crosshair yet. That comment, I would have to say, is provisional and possibly subject to change, given their desire to work on the action mode. One would only assume that it should be a fully functional mode and not semi-functional. Alright. Back to the old country. And if there is a merchant who sells the gathering tools outside of the starting area, I would really, really like to know where that is, because I have not been able to find it. At least we get to enjoy the scenery on the way, though, hey? Okay. So, first, we sell pretty much all of that. Except 10, 10, those are both 9, so I'll get those equipped and sell the items they're replacing also. Sure thing. Note to self, go to the sell screen first. Okay, now we can get this glorious, glorious diamond pickaxe. Okay, that's interesting. That will do 1 to 4. Cultivator only does 1 to 3, but I don't see another upgrade to it. Similarly, I do not see any upgrade further than the intermediate pole, or this iron chopper, which is interesting. So I guess that's going to be what we're buying. Theoretically, I can now sell these. I hope that doesn't break anything. So obviously the pickaxe gets the pride of place because it's actually the high level one. And let's get the rest of them down out of the way, because I don't need to see them. Alright. So, off to the volcano. I think at some point, possibly next weekend, because I think next weekend is the last, at least currently scheduled, day for Alpha 1. I might just see if I can get up into the volcano and see if they bother to make the lava active. Should be fun. Well, fun in quotations. But in all probability, it's going to be a character wipe at the end of Alpha 1 before the Alpha 2s, so not particularly fussed if a toon loses absolutely everything. Wow. Alright, actually, I should be checking the trees. Right, that's just boring tier 1 tree. This should... Well, that's also the boring tier 1 tree. We can now harvest the cactus lettuce looking things. That's tier 1, it's boring. Let us see if we can find one of the really sparkly veins that required the diamond pickaxe. Just stone off that one. Alright, come on. There's got to be something around here. Sparkle, sparkle. Well, it would be pretty typical if now I have the tools to actually harvest the higher level stuff, I never see any of the higher level stuff ever again. That is what is known to the British as sod's law. His first law. Right, don't move while picking flowers, got it. Gloomy Pross. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Typically when you're doing the starter quest where you have to find stone, the only thing you can find is the tier 4 veins. But when you can mine the tier 4 veins and you're looking for one because you really want to find out what it is, they don't exist. Boring flower. Getting a little off course, but it's all good. As long as it lets me jump through here, of course. And onto the bridge. That's boring flower. Right. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Then again, with the way that things pop in and very late for me, I could be passing a whole bunch of stuff and just not seeing it. Like every single one of those mobs. Anything to play with over here, just a respawn point. Well, I guess I'm not going to look too hard. I'll just try to keep an eye out. That said, again, with the way that things pop in really late for me, I might just miss it entirely. of swings for no reason. Why not? Make sure the arm still works. Here's a string of sparkles. That's tier 1 flower, flower, flower. We don't want to pick flowers, we want to hit rocks. So the apparition. This direction, I think. Wow. Pretty much no, but respawn point. Yeah, this is the part where I'm not completely sure I remember the way. Probably that path over there. Assuming that really is a path and not just my imagination. What tier of tree is this? Still tier 1. Young Laverling. Well, that was definitely not the correct direction. But interesting nonetheless. That's actually not sparkles at all, it's just some daisies trolling me. Kinda wish I could find that apparition douche again, because I kinda need directions. Don't remember this part of the map well enough. Okay. Level 14 stuff suddenly popping in on my head. Not appreciated. This looks like the spot. Right, is this just boring flower? Yep, it's boring flower. Very well. Everything in here still looks like it's way more dangerous than I actually want to deal with. Way more dangerous. This is a level 10 quest. How exactly? I think you guys are not particularly good at counting. I suppose it might be if you were grouped, which I am not. Right, that does not get done then. Okay, so everything else we've got is pretty much in this area of the map here. Except for the drafting table that doesn't work, the apparition that is a gross underestimation of just how tough it is to go, and this dragon which I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to solo. That is over there, that's all over there, that's over there, that's over there. So aiding the order is the absolute closest thing that there is to do right now. So that's where we'll go. Nice bit of a jog, though. So we did pass Winstead, didn't actually go inside. But that was a tier 3 node. They all sort of change appearance, scale, and provide different features depending on how high up they get. The actual node type will be changeable at some point, but that's currently not a thing. Yep, just drop dead, and let me sit in combat for the next 10 seconds. This is probably just tier 1 stone again. Yeah, there we go. And harvested stone, yeah. Oh, there's a harvestable tree over there. What's the betting? That is also just redwood again. As say, you find nothing but high tier stuff when you're looking for the tier 1 stuff. But then when you have the ability to harvest above tier 1, suddenly there's nothing. Gotta love it. Right. A little bit of cross-country, I suppose. It's the ferry for that one. If it's the ferry that I think you take, seems a little pointless. Okay. Well, I wanted to take a poke at the tree, but instead let's just get smashed to bits. Alright. And again, the long wait for combat to actually drop, and let's see if this is another tier 1 tree. I just really want to use my new tools. Why won't you let me? Okay, put your axe away. I'll stop spamming the key. Okay, this is a little ridiculous now. Ah, okay, maybe this dude is the culprit. Okay. Really? The 6 health? You're gonna do me with the 6 health thing? Okay. Now we're out of combat. In before redwood. Yep. Always the way. Always the way. But yeah, so I feel like the ferry from there to there, and it's basically pointless because it kind of doesn't really bring me any closer to where we want to go. one of these trees is not like the others. Not harvestable, but definitely not like the others. They're also in the middle of the road, which is very rude. Damn trees have no sense of manners. Alright, let's hop off, kill this raptor, just so we can get probably another tier 1 tree. But you never know. I just want to get one of the tier 2 of everything. There we go! There's a tier 2 tree. Gives me officially 1 Scots wood, but that's the current max tier of wood. I'm all for it. Let's put the bear over there. So that says rare. That's uncommon. Okay, this makes complete sense. So one would assume if we can actually find the tier 4 ore, epic. Or, you know, whatever they want to call purple if they feel like being original with the naming. But so many almost 20-year-old World of Warcraft shirts wouldn't work for every game if other games didn't follow that particular color system, so yeah. There's your trade-off. Distraction-ish? Ish. Let's give a chance to pass through the node. Which, I'm pretty sure this one was up at tier 2 last time I looked. You'll notice that currently the crossroads section is not a custom asset, and it's got a weird terrain change when you get up to it. But this is what the tier 2s look like, at least. Still kind of a bit of a hovel, but, you know, like some nice little really flimsy looking wooden walls up and some tarps. Can't go wrong with a good tarp. Admiral Akbar approves, 10 out of 10. Alright. And what gives the appearance of some sort of land bridge ahead, but is it high or low? Because I've got a feeling that that structure to our left is what we want to be on top of, and that is actually the land bridge. Been wrong before, but alright, if there's actually a way up onto that, it's not immediately apparent, but possibly possible via those ruins. Let's give it a look and try. Okay, these dudes are actually hurting. I'm probably O'Connor. Well, I think engaging them while not attempting to skip them might be the way forward. Old hermit. Pretty sure this is tier 1, but let's mine it anyway. Let's not attack while we mine. That's generally inadvisable. It's the wrong kind of axe. And tier 1. Right, Hermit. Really? Really? Okay. Felt like he should say something. Up there seems to be the way to a dungeon. But I want to get my stuff back. It took us long enough to find that tier 2 tree. I'm not simply going to let it go. I suppose I should follow that up with feelings will be shown. This is interesting and feels like where a fire dragon would live. I'm not completely sure of that, but it's just a weird hunch I have. Oh, okay. That's actually more interesting. It's not the Sladeborn that I need to deal with, but... Okay, so from the look of it, it's either gonna force me to use the ferry, or make me swim. And just out of an act of blind stubbornness, I think we're going to take the swimming option. Besides, I haven't tested if there's any system to punish you for swimming through the deep water yet. Just a flower? Just a flower. Bear sounds angry. Possibly the kegs are out of beer and he's thirsty. Fairly sure the bear is Russian. Alright. So that's the breath meter. Oh. Now, I haven't been on a body of water with waves before. So levitating while swimming is quite amusing. Level 14. It's a little uncomfortable. Can probably avoid them. And break for what is probably not yet a town, but at least has the potential to be a town. That mob's a little too close to the tree, and I don't really want the tree so much that I'd fight something that outlevels me by a fair amount. It would be uncomfortable. So, at least in the starting area, the tip for spotting the harvestable trees was they kind of have a... up at the top, the bark is kind of stripped. Oh, this is kind of cool. I I like the ruined look. A little bit of fog. Random gate that, I mean, just because I'm an asshole, I'm gonna run around. Ah, well, these lost specters. Does our old friend, the flaming sieve, work on these dudes? Yes, it does. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Nice to know that it isn't only relevant for that one quest. Alternatively, it was only intended to be relevant for that one quest, and that was a bug. It's actually a little bit difficult to say. So the palm trees, I'm not precisely sure how to figure out which ones are harvestable and not harvestable from distance. There's the sparkles. You don't really notice those when you're close up. And amusingly, I can continue harvesting while swinging the axe around on those. Although the axe shouldn't actually be swinging when I'm not in action mode. Bit of a strange one. Yeah, and the music is really quite pleasant to run around listening to. No complaints from me. Okay, so this quote-unquote crossroads, well, this is a bit of a lazy terrain-paced job. Not much of a crossroads if you can't actually cross it now, is it? Oh, tier 2. There you go. Pretty much due north is, I don't remember which one we're doing. Find and speak with Joro. Sounds about right. Very interesting, very yellow tree over there. Spider, really? Really? Alright. These lunatics with the J names. How can I help? Where shall I go? Okay. Very well, until we meet again. Nope. Not until I cleave his meat. Hi. Yes. Thank you. Alright, and good chat, good chat. Wait a minute. Doing that slightly jank thing. So from here, I think... Oh, no, straight up, that one is still the closest. And I'm locked into action mode while mounted again. I'm still really curious what causes that. Oh, there we go. You can melee swing while mounting. I don't know when that's going to come in useful, but I'm sure you could find a way to exploit it. Northbound. I think I might want to take a moment to get up on top of those mountains. Looks like there might be the opportunity for another picturesque screenshot. And actually there's a path just straight up heading up here. Huh. I get the feeling that the developers with this map just fully want you to climb up these things and take shots like this. Temples in the jungle, that's kind of cool. Unfortunately, as far as I'm aware, no keybind to hide UI. Cycle hood mode? Ah. Maybe. Doesn't work. Maybe while mounted? Maybe while in action mode? Nope, just straight up doesn't work. Alright. Well, good screenshot nonetheless. And the other direction is also kinda screenshot worthy. Nice, nice. Okay. So straight down the hill, and I can pretty much guarantee they're going to be within the slightly broken walls. Slay cultists. Okay. The cultists aren't monkeys, are they? Actually, I think that was a parrot. Oh! Oh! The jug is empty? Okay. What? Player? Gotta be honest. I kinda wanna fight the big flame dude. And he hits like an absolute truck. Alright, that's the problem. I'm on tab mode. Nice. Shouldn't have taken that hit. Youch. I was pretty sure I was out of range of that, but... Okay, dude. Okay. That stung. And again, I'm pretty sure that shouldn't have hit me. Some of the abilities... completely dodgeable, just like... Oh, that's... Yeah, okay, so he's got that griffin thing. Awkward camera angle, but essentially it's a whirlwind thing that just knocks you on your ass. That thing. Naturally, you want to get yourself far enough away that you can stand up again before he gets on top of you and rips you a new a-hole. Don't appreciate the knockdown, buddy. Oh, straight up evaded. What are you gonna do? Yeah, I'm just gonna get in and mince him. Or he'll just mince me at the last second. Yep, not even close. No problem. Okay. Slay cultists. Alright. Oh! These dudes run fast! And it's these damn stun boys who hit like trucks. Yeah, I don't like those guys. They are not enjoyable. Didn't even give me a courtesy spit. Popping in griffins, don't appreciate. Guardian thing, also don't appreciate popping in. Guess that thing can't be that special if it's already respawned. Okay. So I don't really want to fight those legionnaires because apparently they're a hard counter to life itself. Has it messed up my beautifully arranged bags? For shame. For shame. Alright, let's yep, that'll do. Get all the resources down at the bottom, and I'll hold on to the tier 1s this time on the basis that they might be usable in one of the higher level crafting recipes that I haven't really experimented with. Please pull by yourself. Looks like we're alright. Fortunately, he's a bit of a rude boy. Okay. Did that count at all? 1 of 7, possibly? Hey, come on, buddy. Come on over here. Way away from those legionnaires. I do not like them. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. Didn't actually aggro it. That's good, that's good. I feel like this isn't counting. Also off where the marker is. This is a little odd. Seriously? Only the Legionnaires? Please don't tell me it's only the Legionnaires. I don't want to be sad, game. Why do you want to make me sad? Given that it has literally... Ah, okay. It's just... Right, okay. Apparently just scroll down, then you get the count. Well, that was awkward. Yeah, let's find more of the priests. They seem to come alone, and they don't stun you for 6 weeks. Dodging aggro radius like a boss. Key, and the last one. Okay, just go down nice and quiet. Gather scrap wood. Okay, up the hill. Although, you know, I've got plenty of redwood tree, right? I don't actually need to gather any wood. Hi, Bear, could you jump over the little wall, please? Yep. Find and collect a water jug. Oh, okay. That's what player the jug is for. Alright. Gather scrapwood. Which I believe I already did. Ah, no, I just collected kindling. There's scrapwood. Okay, I'm blind. Touch the shrine. Okay. The jug is filled with water. Okay. Well, I touched it. Does that count? It's only letting me interact with the jug. Can't touch it that way. Yeah. Well, this might just be broken. So not showing me that what? Why is it telling me to go over there? Sure, okay. Let's go over there. Oh yes, trees. Oh yes. Oh yes. Unfortunately, that's redwood. Obviously, the goal is to handle some Scots wood. I know what I just said. Well, spider web effect not working. If there is a visible difference between the trees, I do not know what it is. Yeah. I'm feeling a bit lazy in terms of fighting that dude. Halfway up the rocks. Don't mind if I do. Dark corner. Achieves nothing. Of a strange dark corner. Dead end. Oh. I was convinced the path might actually head somewhere. At least it looks like a path. Yeah. I'm gonna make the assumption that the skinnier ones are tier 1. Maybe I'm completely wrong. That's still telling me to go all the way over there. I suppose I might understand why if I'd actually bothered to read the quest text, so that's a lesson. If you didn't bother reading it, don't question it. Dismount before walking through, well, I was going to say ankle deep until it went over my head. Water. Do not want the bug. Dry fawn. Well, I kind of prefer to go over there, but dry fawn is... What? Dude, what? Okay, there's keybind. Did I just telefrag him? I feel like half of the planet doesn't know what telefragging is anymore. Because that goes back a couple of decades now. By not saying anything in chat, so who knows? Server's also strangely empty today, but I say that in full knowledge that probably the only people who can afford the Alpha 1 probably have jobs. And given the time in Europe right now, most of them are probably at those jobs. Yeah, the perks of it being 10 o'clock at night for you. Don't want to run into that hole. It looks like not a great idea. Oh yeah, definitely mob pop. And apparently if I turn around they... Oh, that is actually a harvestable tree, or at least it looks like one. Though it did not possess sparkles. Neither does that one. So maybe it's just a weird looking tree. Still kind of want to go and throw myself into that volcano. Is this ship behaving itself today? Pain of Anguish. That looks a bit rude. Yep, the boat's behaving itself today. Oh. I've completely run past. Okay, come on, seriously? I'm not seeing a shrine over here, guys. I'm pretty sure it's just the uninteractable shrine back over there. So, quick relog just to make sure that it's not a weird client-side thing. And if it's still reporting the wrong location, bug report. Yep. Okay. Well, this is kind of brilliant. Let's bring the quest name up. Bug report. Subject. Prepare for cleansing. 6 of 7. The quest directs you to touch the shrine, which one would assume is the nearby asset labeled as a shrine, which is uninteractable because the nearby water jug is an attention whore. The quest marker, however, directs you to a position. Where's this part of the map again? Let's just copy all of that text so we can double check. Okay. So, prepare for cleansing. 6 of 7. Yeah, the Mistmire Ferry. Naturally, nothing is present at that location. Submit. Thanks for your excellent feedback. Every time. I don't know how smart the AI is that decides whether my feedback is excellent or not, but I appreciate the words of encouragement there. So, yeah, this is decently awkward. Well, who knows? Maybe it will get a bug fix before next weekend. Potentially, I'll actually be able to place the manuscript on the binding desk over here by then. For now? Well, for now I'm actually gonna call it a little bit early. Simply by virtue of the fact that I get to go get myself stuck with a needle tomorrow. Because the boards of education here doth demand it. So here's hoping the lunatics are wrong and that the virus vaccine does not in fact inject me with microchips so that Bill Gates can steal my credit card info. Don't know what he'd need it for, but, you know. So, just running off to the encampment and then... Oh, actually... Let's take a quick look across the armor smiths. I'd like to see some weapons. We're getting close to the range where we can use this sturdy shield, which apparently gives you a +5. Interesting. Great sword that gives you max mana. Dull one-handed axe. Dull one-handed sword. Huh. Odd that appeared separate. So I know some of these. That's actually. It's just the simple plate stuff that seems to be a bit of a downgrade. Aspirant blacksmith. Like to craft. So if I take a look at this. Silver ingot, uncommon, hardwood. A grinding stone. Interesting. It gets me the level 5 Lava Forged Defender, but does not let me craft. Oh wait, tooltip. The apparently superior level 10 that has a 5% block chance as opposed to the 3%. And it is asking me to. That's a cool mount. That's a cool mount. I'll give the dude that. Definitely. And then, of course, used to craft an imposing belt piece. Not sure what level those are. Possibly the crude armor smith. Okay. Those look like decent pieces, and okay, so gold is apparently the tier 3. Scrap leather. I've not actually looked into how to acquire leather. Oh, does seem fairly interesting. The peerless stuff looks even more interesting. Pretty much the same materials. The leather gathering, I really need to look into that actually. Please don't tell me I get it from fishing. Let's just take a look and good. That would have really made me wince. But I am not sure how to acquire leather. Okay. Either way, if my button's actually going to respond, we'll just pop it over to the chat for a second. Everybody's pretty quiet, but just in case, if there's anybody still hanging out who has any questions before I call it for the night, fire away. Otherwise, yeah. Well, in that case, barring any last second comments, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for tuning in and sticking around. I hope the stream quality was markedly better than it was last night, because I'm Still personally irritated by that. So for now, please take care. Next stream from me, at least, will be next Friday. Time depending upon your time zone. Take care. Peace out.